It's Lynham. It's DeGasperi. 1-2 as they head into 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, green flag is in the air for the late models.
Lynham and DeGasperi drag race down into turn number 1. As they come off the second corner, they are even Steven down into 3. The field continues to be stacked up, double wide off of turn number 4.
Side by side across the stripe, close call there for the lead as the top 4. Side by side down the backstretch we go. It's DeGasperi with the edge into turn number 3. But Lynham is not giving it up as they head out of the corner and into turn number 1. Serious 4-car battle for your top 4 spots. Jerry DeGasperi still with the edge in the lead. It's Lynham in the 10 in second place. Jennison with the edge on the stripe for third. But of course the 17 of Renegado is not giving it up. 4-car battle for the lead.
Renegado trying to make it 3 wide off of turn number 2. Look at him again down to the inside. Renegado trying to squeeze in 3 wide down the front stretch as Lynham got loose. Jennison gets kicked up the racetrack. What a save by the Warwick native as DeGasperi looks up front off of turn number 4.
DeGasperi out of 4. He'll lead across the stripe, being chased down now by Renegado. 2-car battle. That's 56 of Tommy Adams. He'll hop into third place and look to challenge for second. And here comes Chase Belcher on the inside for fourth, pushing the 10 right out of the way as they battle 3 and 4.
Lynham trying to hang on to the outside as he falls back to the 5th spot. Caution flag is out. The 13 of Lambert goes around off of turn number 4. 5 laps complete, 30 laps remain. Jerry DeGasperi Jr. to bring the field down. Vinny Renegado on the outside of the front row. They wind him up off the 4. We're back underway.
DeGasperi with a nice jump there off the restart. He'll take the lead. Renegado not letting go on that outside lane as he sits in second place. And a big wreck in turn number 4.
Trouble off the corner. The 13 Macrino goes around. Ryan Sulier in the Seekonk Speedway. Field is set, still at lap number 5. Ready to go off of turn number 4. Jerry DeGasperi to bring the field down. Vinny Renegado on the outside. Down into 1. DeGasperi looking for the jump. Renegado hanging tight up on the outside. They race down into 3. Here comes Lynham back into the fight.
Lynham down on the inside, battling for second place with Renegado. But it's DeGasperi out front, leading another lap. As they got one more knocked off. 6 laps down. Battle for second on the track right now. Lynham again down on the inside, getting a push from behind from the 22 of Jennison as they try to work that bottom line through 1 and 2.
It's been quite a bit of time since Jerry D has sat in Everett's Auto Parts victory lane on opening night. Can tonight be the night he finally breaks that string? As they head down into 1, he's got a 3-car length advantage. Here comes a Renegado as he battles with Lynham. They make contact. What a save by both drivers. They keep it straight, but the accordion effect takes effect. Kyle Duarte goes around in the infield grass, trying to get that car refired, and that's going to bring out a caution.
In green, they run down side by side the backstretch through turns 3 and 4. It's a Renegado outside the 71 of Jerry D. Green flag in the air.
Jerry with a good jump that time. That allows Lynham to squeeze in underneath the 17. Here comes Adams trying to make it 3 wide. He settles it in back behind as they hit turns 3. They play bumper tag off the corner. Look at Lynham settle it back in. Renegado sits second.
Adams was fighting to get underneath Lynham there, but wasn't able to. But looking on the outside, we have the 22 of Jennison on the outside of Lynham.
Mark Jennison working that outside lane, trying to find himself up towards the top of the field, and look who's coming behind him. Mark Hudson in the blue and blue number 82, working that second groove, battling with Chase Belcher off of turn number 4.
But still, it's DeGasperi up front, leading the way with Renegado behind him in second. Battle for third still. Jennison on the outside of Lynham. Tommy Adams following in suit on that bottom lane, looking to take advantage if somebody slips up.
Into 1 and 2 they go. Jennison with a half a car length nose advantage off of turn number 2. Adams sits 5th on the grid. Belcher and Hudson battling for 6th and 7th. Krachaki is 8th on the grid. Look at Adams squeezing down underneath line, and that allows Jennison to get a run up into the 3rd spot. They come off of turn number 2.
The 10 slipped up there, and Adams got underneath for fourth, and now here comes Belcher underneath of Lynham trying to take advantage. We get a train on that bottom line, making Lynham pay.
Up front, DeGasperi with a 2-car length advantage as they come across lap number 15 complete. A Renegado sits second. Third is the double deuce of Mark Jennison. Deep in the field, the 10 sliding back as Hudson goes underneath him there. He's trying to regain some positions. He's back to 8th, looking for 7th off of 4.
Hudson and Tripp now going underneath the 10 of Lynham back in the field, but up front, a gap has been created between second and third. Arenegado and the 22 of Jennison. Can Jennison close on second?
Derek Lachaki squeezing underneath the 81 of Chase Belcher. They made a little bit of contact off of turn number 4. Derek Lachaki, rookie contender, sliding in down to the inside, looking for the 5th spot off of 4.
Battle across the stripe still between Gluchaki down on the inside lane of Belcher. Side by side all the way around the track. Belcher with the edge into 3.
16 laps left in this one. We are past the halfway, and Jerry D continues to hold on at the top of the leaderboard. A warning for the 13 of Lambert deep in the pack. Right now, the battle is for 5th, hot and heavy. Chase Belcher continues to work that outside lane. Derek Lachaki down to the inside. Mark Hudson right behind there. Wheel to wheel down the backstretch into turn number 3.
Two-car battles up front. The leader, DeGasperi, holding off Arenegado still, and the battle for third right now. Tommy Adams closing in on the 22 of Jennison. Down out of turn number 4, it's Adams in 4th. Right on the bumper of Jennison into 1 and 2. Might have got a little piece from there as they head down the backstretch.
Into 3 and 4, and Chase Belcher continues to work that outside lane, edging out ahead of Gluchaki. Meanwhile, ahead of them, caution flag is out. Tomasi sideways down the back straightaway. Ready to have at it with the 22 of Mark Jennison and the 56 of Tommy Adams. Row number 2. Tim Bolduc looking the field over. The Bristol Toyota pace truck sitting in the infield. We're under green down into turn number 1.
DeGasperi gets the edge off the restart, but hanging on is Arenegado on the outside, side by side. Jennison on the rear bumper of DeGasperi as they head through. He's underneath Arenegado for second.
Down into turn number 1. The battle is for the number 2 spot. Arenegado up on the outside. Jennison down low as they race down into turn number 3. Belcher and Adams racing side by side. So is the 82 of Hudson, the 03 of Gluchaki, the 88 of Tripp, and the 10 of Lynham, all racing wheel to wheel from second on back as DeGasperi continues to hold on to a slim margin down into turn number 3. And here comes Jennison to put the pressure on.
Little contact there and a nice save from Arenegado, hanging on to that 4th position. But it's the 82 of Hudson now going to challenge him. Belcher takes 3rd place as Jennison chases down DeGasperi for the lead.
Off of turn number 4, Mark Jennison looking for his first career win here at Seekonk Speedway, knocking on the door of 7-time champion Jerry DeGasperi. They race down into 3 and 4. Jennison takes a look up top, tries a crossover move off of turn number 4. Jerry's there to shut the door. Look at the battle for 4th as Mark Hudson works himself under Arenegado, looking for that spot off of 2.
Hudson's going to get the advantage out of 2, and he will take 4th place. Now it's Tommy Adams on the inside of Arenegado to take 5th from the 17, who has fallen back since running in 2nd.
Caught up on the outside and backsliding on the top side is Arenegado in the number 17. So is Gluchaki in the 03 as Arenegado try to squeeze down in front of Lynham. Lynham says not this time. He squeezes down low, gets that spot underneath him. Meanwhile, Belcher in the number 81, putting pressure on Jennison down into 3 with 5 laps to go off of turn number 4.
Single file is the top 5 as they try to chase down Jerry D as he looks for another win here on opening night. 71 leads the way, and here's Chase Belcher, as Kevin mentioned, all over the rear bumper of Jennison. Looks underneath, exiting turn 4 and down the front.
Jennison slides up a little bit, gives Belcher a peek to the inside. They roll off of turn number 2, nose to tail. Belcher down to the inside of Jennison into 3. Contact is made. Jennison saving it off of 4 as DeGasperi is 3 laps away from win number 1 in the season.
Single file, top 7, top 8 now. as they're bumper to bumper, especially in that top 5. Chase Belcher still chasing down Jennison, but does anyone have anything for Jerry D? Jennison losing a bit of ground.
DeGasperi leads the charge off of turn number 2 with a car length advantage between he and Jennison. He rolls off of turn number 4. The Ivory Silk is out. 35 laps for the late models is about to come to a close. DeGasperi trying to hang on to the lead with Jennison second. Belcher, Hudson, Adams your top 5. Here's the checkered flag and win number 1 for the season in the Everett Auto Parts late models for Jerry DeGasperi Jr. Mark Jennison in for second. Belcher will finish third. Mark Hudson, Tommy Adams, your top 5 with Ryan.
All right, you know.
Well, I know you got some people to thank.
Oh, I got our troops, our veterans. Thank you. I hope you're all here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, girls, all of yous. We appreciate everything. I gotta thank my crew, my brother Glenn, my brother Jamie. I got Matt, my spotter, did an excellent job tonight, keeping me out of trouble. And my nephew, he's here, Junior, and Matt, two Matts I think are here. But
well, yeah. Congratulations, a great run, Mark. Welcome back. We'll see you next Saturday night. Hopefully you get that spot there.
Yeah, we're looking for it. Thank you.
How did it feel?
Yeah, it felt good. The car was actually really good on the outside, too. Thank you to 03 for running me clean. That was a fun battle. First off, I'd like to thank Everett Auto Parts. Let me drive their car. Bob, Roy, my dad, PJ, countless hours out in the garage. John, my uncle, Ryder, Aubrey, my mom, my sister, Dylan Estrella on the radio. He was awesome. And I'll take a top 3.
Jerry DeGasperi Jr. You know, it used to be a tradition on opening day that you sat with the checkered flag. It's been a few years since you've been able to do that. Tonight, you're back.
We did. We won like 3 or 4 opening nights in a row a few years ago, and it's been a while since we've been able to do it on opening night. And I'm speechless right now, and that's a rarity for me. But what an awesome night!
The car looked like it was flawless from the drop of the green in your qualifier and in the main event.
I'll tell you what, we were great in the qualifying event, and we got chewed up. And these guys busted their tails to get this thing ready for the feature. And boy, they got it spot on again. And I can't thank all the guys enough. They work endless days and nights on this thing, and this isn't our regular car. This is a different car than we've run from the last few years, and I can't thank all these guys for their hard work and everybody that's been behind us. But I gotta say, this one's for my old man. A lot of people don't know, but Dad left here earlier in the ambulance because he wasn't feeling good. So this one's for my father.
Yeah! Jerry, congratulations. Our prayers go out with you.
Hi, pal.
Jerry, don't go away yet, because you get to give away a $50 gift card to Columbus Energy's courtesy of Farnham Fence. Your number is not in there, by the way. Okay. From 2nd to 10th, pick out a number.
71. Hey, also, I want to say thanks to Mark Jennison, Vinny Aranagano, Ryan Lineham. Those guys all raced hard. Chase came from the back. Good job, fellas.
All right, and the driver that finished 7th picks up a $50 gift card to Columbus Energy's